Welcome to Marketecture, where you can get smart fast with in-depth interviews of leading technology vendors. I'm Eric Stufer, and I'm here with Sam Huber, the CEO of AdMix. Before we start, in the interest of full disclosure, I am an investor in AdMix. Sam, how are you?
Good. How are you, Eric?
I'm doing very well. So let's talk products. Tell us what AdMix does.
So AdMix is an in-game advertising platform. We basically are a marketplace helping advertisers and brands enter the world of gaming through non-intrusive product placement. Instead of having intrusive ads or video ads that interrupt the experience, a brand can decide to enter through a billboard that could be around the stadium of a football game, for example, or they could take over the shirt of a player or placing a video on a screen that is playing within the experience. So it always started from this idea that brands and content should merge into one experience instead of having the ads interrupting the experience. And we built a whole suite of tools for game publishers to be able to identify areas of the content that they want to monetize. And then for brands to be able to target the right audience at the right time in the right game and show the right product or ad in the games.
Great. And so when you say games publishers, are you specifically serving mobile games publishers or console?
Yeah. So we've decided to focus on mobile. We have about 600 games with big publishers, some of the largest in the world, Gameloft, Supersonic, Say Games. So very focused on casual, hyper casual games that are used to use advertising and are using this as a kind of complement to their existing monetization stack.
Great. So you facilitate the marketplace. So you've got publishers as customers and advertisers as customers. Who does a typical customer look like on either one of those sides?
Well, on the publisher side, we're an open platform. Anyone can sign up. So it could be a game that is just getting started all the way to a game with millions and millions of users. Gangster Vegas from Gameloft is one of them. So that would be a great example of a game because the game takes place in a city. There's a lot of spaces for brands to be involved. Then on the other side, it's really any brand. In 2018, when we started, gaming was not really seen as a media channel. It was seen as a playground for partnership and experiments, but certainly not as a media channel like social media or the web is seen. But now, together with other people in the industry, we've managed to really show the way. And any brands now is looking at gaming as a part of their strategy, a part of the audience that they can reach as well. And we provide all the tools, all the reporting to be able to measure success in the right way.
And on the advertiser side, are all of your customers purely pursuing brand-based advertising, or do you have performance marketing advertisers as well?
It's mainly brand. We are launching a performance product now, but it's been traditionally brand. So the ads are mainly background, billboards, things that you see. You can maybe interact with them, but it's not about providing a direct response. It's more generating awareness and creating these great experiences where brands and content can coexist.
Great. And I imagine, your clients are based all over the world.
Yeah, we certainly focus on audience in what we call tier one, which is US, UK, and Europe. We have a lot of inventory in Asia as well. Indonesia is massive for us. India, all these countries with huge mobile adoption and a big gaming audience. But of course, our demand is a little less strong there.
Right. And on the advertiser side, are there specific verticals that you're stronger in than others, like CPG or D2C?
Entertainment was definitely one. Music, we had a lot of music clients. But that was really at the beginning where we were going after specific verticals because we thought that they might be more comfortable with gaming. But because gaming is now seen as this new channel, it's really more about the audience behind the game. And therefore, anyone from insurance companies to automotive companies to events to obviously crypto, anyone knows that people are spending a lot of time playing games. And with our targeting, they have the ability to reach the right person at the right time in the right game. And so it's becoming a lot broader. And we have clients from any vertical right now.
Great. Can you name some of your key clients on the advertiser side?
Yeah. Facebook Gaming was one. Calvin Klein was one. Sky was a big one. Formula One was another one. Doritos was another one. Geico was one. So it's all over the map. I think we have over 300 brands buying directly from us every single month.
Right. And these are some of the biggest brands in the world too. It's not like small brands.
Yeah, big brands. The budgets in gaming, I would say, are still obviously not on the same level as social media. There's still a massive disparity in spend for the same amount of eyeballs and attention, which is the key metric, but it's certainly growing. And as the tools reporting gets better, we see that market as definitely a really interesting one to follow.
Fantastic. Can you walk me through a specific customer use case? How do people engage with your product? How do people utilize it? How does it fit into their general workflow?
On the brand side, so there's basically two ways. We have our own DSP effectively. So if you know about AdMix and you want to leverage the full force of our targeting and the brand safety that we put in place as well, you can come to our own platform, which basically is a DSP. So you can create a campaign, set your budget, set your frequency capping, targeting, which games are you interested in. And because we built that from scratch and we own the whole stack, we enable targeting and things that are not available to any other DSPs. That's the ultimate way to do in-play. It's to use our platform. But actually one growth hack that we use from the beginning is that our inventory is also available on third-party DSPs. So we work with, Verizon and Xandr and a lot of other platforms that are embedded within agencies and so on to make our inventory available. So the ad units that are placed in the game are standard formats. So you can target them through traditional creatives. Of course, you don't get the full targeting capabilities that is proprietary to our platform, but you can still run a campaign from the DSP that you're already using. I think we work with about 30 plus DSPs and SSPs as well. So we're either connected directly or indirectly to any platform. So we've run campaigns directly from the Google stack, from the Trade Desk. And so we really made in-play accessible from everywhere.
Thanks for listening. To hear the complete interview, subscribe at marketecture.tv.